service that Carl had this powerful awakening and encounter with God, because we pour our hearts into church services, right? I wish I could tell you it was on one of our spiritual retreats, or at a Bible study in one of our houses, but none of that is where God really broke through to Carl. In fact, it was during the sale of their house where God really got a hold of Carl. And it was through Carl's realtor, who happened to be on staff at our church in a part-time role as an associate pastor, where God got a hold of Carl. Their home sale had petered out, and buyers had backed out, and they were kind of freaking out about the money. They had already bought another house, and they were going to carry 2 house payments for a time, and thought it would all work out great, and it wasn't working out great, and Carl was really worried. For the first time in his life, he was in deep anguish. And he asked his realtor, how do you find peace in these moments? How do you sleep through the night when you're worried, in deep anguish? And it was in this moment, in these conversations, where his realtor, Dan, talked to him about the presence of Christ in his life, the peace that God brings. And it was because of that relationship that Carl found his way back to God. Maybe you'll remember in Exodus 13, as we talk about 40 years, I can't help but go back to Israel. Maybe you remember Exodus 13 and this incredible breakthrough that happens in Exodus 13, where Israel has been released from bondage of Egypt, and the 400-year enslavement has come to an end, confused about their next step. They're not sure what to do or where to go. They know God is with them, and so they commit to follow God, and God gives them a pillar of fire by night to guide them where to go, and a cloud by day to follow. And in so many words, God says to them, follow the cloud during the day, and at night follow